making a cross wreath, and I have picks that I'm using from Dollarama. So these are the picks I'm using, and we have a dollar store in Canada called Dollarama. So this whole bunch of picks right here. There's greenery picks. Oh, of course, I have to bend down. This one I already cut. $2. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces of 8 stems on this one pick.
Can you reach that other lamp and turn the other lamp off, maybe?
This lamp?
Yeah, see what that does. I don't know if it's gonna help or not.
Oh, why is it too dark?
Just
Once you
right,
focus.
you got this flash coming in on you. Just.
Oh, let me just turn this.
Just hold on a second.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, you can turn that down, right?
All right, hold on. So we're not usually set up for the my lap. How do you turn it down? Oh, there we go. That probably does nothing.
That may help a bit.
Anyways, he's going to move down onto the board while I get going. I've pre-done half of one already. So this is what it's looking like so far, and I'm so totally loving it, and you can do it right from your lap. So as you can see, I've done the top part and this side. I've preloaded my zip tie, but I have a blank one here that I'm going to show you what I've done. And then we'll do this side, and then we're going to do this beautiful bow in the center. And because it doesn't have to be, you know, a cross doesn't have to be bloomy and always with lilies and everything. So I thought we'll make it a little bit fun, make a nice terry bow, because I'm using just greenery and daisy picks. And these daisy picks I'm using, these are from Michael's. And if you go over now, they're the spring collection, and these were regular $10.
Go hold one.
Yeah, I will. These are regular $10 at Michael's. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stems on them, and I got them for 70% off. These are my favorite bush. These little daisies, and they got these little, you know, I don't know what they're called, but they're pretty. They just add a nice little touch. But yeah, so they're regular $10 US. I don't know what they are in Canadian, but they were 70% off. So really cheap. And then if you can get a cheap greenery, and it's all plastic. Like I said, these are 8 stems, and these are only $2. So they have all different kinds of ones. This for today's, we're going to use these long, I don't know what they're called. It doesn't really say. It just says decorative bush. But it comes in all different types and forms. But I'm going to use this one tonight. And that's all. And we're going to make a bow for the center, and that's it. And once I spray it, the flowers and, you know, the bow, once I spray it, I don't know how good the bow would be out. But I'm hoping maybe to put it on my sister's grave. We'll see. Or I might donate it. Donate it to somebody, I don't know, but I just wanted to show you guys quickly how I made this and how I'm doing it sitting down. So what I have is I have my greenery here in one little Tupperware container, you know, or dollar store container. So these are my greenery. I have my white bush here, so I'm just going to be using one piece of each. I have my zip ties, and then I have this box that I just throw all my garbage in. So that always sits beside me here, just like that. Okay, so now what we're going to do for the cross for this one.
Are we going down the board?
Yeah, we'll go down to the board a bit. If you can't see, we'll maybe move the Mevo so it's almost like on top of me, so you guys can see better.
Oh, great.
What?
Okay. That's
Oh,
good.
you can see perfect.
Yeah.
All right. So on the cross, you got 12 rows going down. So it starts from 1 to 12. And then we have 8 rows, but they're A to H. Okay. Now for this one, what I'm going to do, I've already preloaded, but I'm going to show you what preloading is in case you don't know. On the board, there's lines in between lines in between the holes. So this is a set, this is a set, and this is a set. So technically there's 3 sets of holes that you can use on the cross. So you could use from here to here, then from here to here, and then from here to here. So this middle one would be a shared hole. If you're using deco mesh, you definitely don't need to fill all the holes for sure. If you're using deco mesh, you could do these 2 and then get away with just these 2 and these 2. For the greenery, what I'm going to do is I'm using these 2. Well, you'll see once I get going. And then on this row, I'm going to be using just greenery from here to here, just greenery from here to here. But in this spot, I'm going to be just using a white daisy. It'll probably be, and then this one I'll just be doing just greenery. So here to here greenery, here to here. And then this one I'll be doing here to here greenery and flower, here to here greenery and flower. I'll do it as I'm going, you'll be able to see. So I'll just show you preloading. So preloading the board is technically, it's just taking your zip tie and you're going to put the tail of the zip tie through the flat part of the head. And you're going to go down one hole and come back up its partner hole. And you can see that because there's a line through it. And just, you'll hear a little zip and it won't open. Okay, so that means it's locked. So that's what we want to do. So we're going to preload our board. Now, like I said, we're just doing 2 here, but we're going to be doing 3 here. So I'm going to preload this hole to this hole as well. So we called this one a shared hole because there's already a zip tie piece in there. So I'm going to do preload there. What are you doing? What's wrong with her? Sibby, come over here. You want to sit with me? She can come sit with me. Alright. So this is preloading. So you're going to preload your whole board. And like I said, for this design I'm doing tonight, I'm doing 2. So I'm just going to preload 2. And hopefully you guys can see me well enough. Can they see pretty good, hon?
Yeah. I think so. You gotta pull, if you can pull the cross back up towards you more somehow. Because I'm already at the bottom of the screen, so I can't go no further down.
Now I'm going to go, so we're doing 2, 3, 2, 3. So now it's 2. Okay.
Are you comfortable like that, or do you want me to just...
Nope, I'm comfy. As long as they can see.
This time, if they have any problems, just let me know. I'll try to adjust things.
Because we can go, you can bring the Mevo closer and just put it right over top of me.
Oh, I can just tilt it down further, and that way it...
Yeah, but you might not. If you bring it closer to me. So now this one we'll be doing 3.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Okay. So we're going from this hole to this hole. Alright, so now the center, we're going to leave that because we're going to put a bow in here so we don't have to worry about that. So now you're going to preload this side. So again, you're going to do 2. And then the next row will be 3. And then 2, 3, 2, 3. And you'll understand in a second why I'm doing that. But I just wanted to show you what I was preloading. So you're going to do the same thing going down. So you would start at the bottom, so it would be 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. So now this one is going to be 3. Now, once you get your cross, you'll see once you start using it, there is so many ways you can use this. I just liked the way I started it because it fills in, makes sure that there's white daisies in every row without using, because they're kind of expensive, so you don't want to use, you want to try and use as little as possible and still make it look really nice. So what I found is using 2, then 1 daisy, 2, then 1 daisy, which I probably just confused the crap out of everybody. Anyways, so you guys got the gist of how I'm preloading it. 2, 3, 2, 3. So now for the bottom, I would start at the bottom, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, and then from the edge again, 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay? Then your board would be all preloaded, just like this. Okay? So once it's preloaded, now like I said, I already did the top and one side, just so you guys can see kind of what it's going to look like, and I'll show you how I filled it in, that you use less daisy picks, but still have a full look. Okay? So we're going to start from the bottom. Now, when I was putting the stems in at the top, you want the flowers to go the way the, let me see if I can put a stem. I'll just use this stem. Of course, we're not going to use it this long. And I don't have my needle nose pliers. I don't have my nippers. I don't have any tools left. I think I left them all at convention. And I did order a zip tie gun from Amazon, but I have to wait. So when you're putting your greenery in, so this is the top, you want to work with the stems going down, okay? When you're using this side, you want to work with the stems going towards the center. So the stem is, whatever way you're using across the stem, the end of the stem is always going towards the center. So when we do the bottom here, I'm going to be using it going this way. When we do this side, you're going to use it going this way, towards the center. And you'll see once I do this. Isn't this pretty already? And that's all it is greenery and one piece of greenery and a piece of daisy. Okay. Now, when you're doing this, you might want to use hot glue, especially if you're making it for a customer, obviously. So the first row we do here, now this is the bottom, so we're going to go towards the center. Get myself in order here again. I was all in order, and I lost a greenery. Okay. So I'm going to take a piece of greenery. So what I do is I just push on the end. There's a stopper. So you just want to find the end, and I just kind of push the greenery up. So we don't want this big old stem or this big piece of wire. So just cut it just like that. Okay, so we'll do a bunch of them while I'm doing this. Where's those other cutters? Can't believe I have to go and buy all new tools. I have no idea where I put anything when I went to convention. Oh, there it is. Oh. No, I don't want those. Those are monkey size. I have these things. Dave gave me these. They're like the little, small little wire cutters as well. They work. They do the job. Yeah, look at Dave comes with those. So I'm just going to snip these off the bush without pushing them up yet. Like I said, there's 8 on here, and I got these from Dollarama. So I'm going to throw this in my garbage box. It's always nice to have a little garbage something, so when you're done your project, you're not like cleaning stuff off all over the place. Okay. So I also have a daisy stem. This is just one stem. And like I said before, there's 8 stems on this. Now, I'm not liking these green leaves at the bottom, so I'm leaving them on. They're going in the garbage.
Did you go through all the boxes? I don't know if Michelle's talking to you or not, Monkey.
Why?
Did you go through all the boxes? I don't know.
You know what? I still have to go through so much stuff, so they could be...
Oh, okay, that's what she said.
Yeah, they could be in the boxes still, Monkey. I just haven't had a chance to go through them. I'm hoping I just threw them somewhere. So I'm just pushing these right up. Again, there's a stopper, so this one has a cap on it, so it doesn't slide off the wire. So I'm just pushing these up and cut them off. And there's not a certain length. because I'll trim them as they're going in anyways. So I'll just cut a bunch of these off. And you can use any, like you can use any flowers, any greenery. Now you do use quite a bit, so you don't want to make it too expensive. So keep your eyes out. Like I said, like Michael's right now has all their spring stuff, like 70% off. That's when you...
Hello, Lori and Dave and fellow creamers.
Creamers? Never been called a creamer before.
I love spell check.
Okay, so one more. So I leave the ugly little green leaves on there. I don't like them. Pull the tag off. This is exactly why I love my boards, is because I can do a whole wreath sitting in my recliner, no problem. And this is normally how I wreath. So I'm going to throw all this in the garbage. So we'll put some of these in here. Okay, we're ready to go. We got some stuff started here. So you're going to take a piece of your green. Now you may want to, when you put it in, I'll show you in a sec what I mean, but when you put your greenery in, remember all the stems are going towards the center because we want the flowers to make the cross. What, honey?
Emily Garcia still has lots of flower pots and stems available.
Oh, good, good. I was going to ask her. I know she was on vacation. So what you're going to do is take your greenery, put it in the zip tie, take a piece of your daisy. So these first two are going to each have a greenery and a piece of daisy. My stems are a little long. I feel shaky. My back is like killing me today. I don't know why. All right, so I got my greenery going towards the center, got my little daisy stem going towards the center, and I'm going to zip it up. And I am going to get a zip tie gun because everybody swears by it. All right, okay, we're going to take a piece of greenery again, push it all up so it makes a little bunch. Now you can keep it long-wise and it'll just make the wreath longer. You can even put deco mesh underneath if you want. It's totally up to you. Just play around. So I'll put a greenery, a piece of daisy stem, and zip it up. Now, the next row, why I used the 3 is because in this bare spot right here where there's no flowers, I am just going to put just flowers in that spot. So that spot is just going to have flowers. So it fills the center, and then these 2 edges are only going to be just greenery. So
the boards are on the UITC website.
yeah,
now.
you can only get them right now on uniqueinthecreek.com and .ca. They just ran them off, so we will be getting them to Amazon, but I can't tell you when they'll get there. So I'm just sticking a greenery in there, 1 piece, pull it tight, snip that off. I'm going to put a daisy.
And by the way, you guys are loving them because you're going to make our warehouse guy really busy tomorrow.
Yeah. Mitchell went in today and filled some orders, but Jay's going to be really busy tomorrow. All right, so I put greenery, just a piece of daisy stem. And now I'm going to put another piece of greenery.
Okay, here's the first question. If you wanted to put the cross at the cemetery, how would you support it? I would say a shepherd's hook would be
You could do a shepherd's hook and zip tie it. I think that's how my mom does it.
Yeah. We really haven't tried anything.
No, my mom puts them at the cemetery all the time, and I'm pretty sure she hangs them on a shepherd hook and zip ties the crap out of them. She's on here right now, so Hi everybody. Oh, look at all the people on here.
But you can experiment with different ways. Get
Yeah.
nice long tent stakes and zip tie the tent stakes to the back and stick it in the ground. I don't know if it'll work or not, but how much are we selling that board for?
$10.
$10.
And it's thicker. You guys will notice the thickness of the cross is doubled and very, very sturdy. And the reason for that is a lot of the crosses will probably go outside. And we wanted the stability of it because, you know, this is quite long here and we don't want it bending or anything. So it is double the size. Okay. Now this row is just going to be 2 pieces of greenery. Hi, my Sil. We are making crosses. I was even thinking the other day, or no, actually today, me and Lolly went grocery shopping. It's like, oh, you know what that cross could make? A dragonfly. So these would be the wings. You put a head up there. This would be the tail. That would be fun. So now the next row I'm putting greenery and a piece of daisy.
Oh, and that's because Mitch will probably shift it today, and Jay will go in tomorrow and shift your crosses. Don't worry, they'll be coming shortly after.
He might have just printed the label.
He might just print the label too.
Yeah. Because our warehouse guy is picking up, they ran the crosses all weekend, so there'll be 2,000 ready tomorrow morning at the factory. So our warehouse manager will pick them up tomorrow. So Mitchell went in, and anything that didn't have crosses, he shipped out. And tomorrow Jay will get all the other stuff done. This is the whole cross. That's all you do. And this one, greenery.
So people that come out, rebar and everything. Yeah, guy, we don't have a hard and fast way of putting him in the cemetery. You know, Shepherd's Hook is one way, but you guys can try.
You'll
Try
figure
whatever
out.
you want and try things.
Like I said, my mom does, she puts wreaths at the cemetery for my grandma and my sister all the time. And I'm pretty sure she just zip ties them to the board, or to the Shepherd's Hook. Did she jump on yet?
No?
Yeah. Or answer? Yes, this is going to be very pretty, but look how simple it is. And then I'll show you the back. Alright, so these two were just greenery and daisy. Now, of course, you don't have to do it like this. This is just what worked for me with these little daisy flowers. And I wanted something really pretty. So, and like I said, I'm going to put this red bow. Where's that red ribbon? Oh. Look at this really cute ribbon with this ribbon, and I have just a white, and I'm just going to do that right in the center, and that's it. And this is why I'm sitting on my recliner doing this, because that's all we have to do. Okay, so the next row is going to be greenery, and just a daisy. So green. Now, what you can do if you're doing, like I'm probably going to keep this, as you're going, you could put some hot glue. As you put the stem in, then hot glue it to the board to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. And if somehow somebody tries to yank it, the stems are not going to come out. But I didn't want to drag my glue gun over here. Okay, so we're doing greenery, and then center will just be daisy. So that, just doing that one center, always, there's no bare spots of of no daisies. I can't even talk today. My back is just, you know when you're in pain, you just can't even think.
Yeah, I thought about that too, PJ, about doing both sides and putting on a shepherd's hook.
What, both sides? Yeah, Dave said that too. You could definitely, because look at the back, it's still nice and neat, right? Now you can see what row I'm on because these zip ties are still loose. And I have to do this one. And then there's the hanging thing. So at the top, the two holes right here, you'll see on the other side, they're like divoted in or chamfered in. And that's where you just put a zip tie to make a hanger. So on the back side, you could zip tie this to a shepherd's hook that it'll never come off. But, you know, some people are strange. My mom's had stuff stolen off my sister's grave site and everything. I don't know how people can live with themselves by doing that, but it does happen. So, isn't this pretty? Like, how easy is this? No glue. Well, I would do glue if I was selling it, but it's very, very easy. You can use any color flowers. Maybe you could even just do just greenery and roses in the center or whatever.
What's the size of this? 20 by 13.
Yes, I think it's 20 by 13. Alright, so I only have 2 here, so I know it's just greenery, and I've run out, so I'm going to cut off some stems. Again, these are from a dollar store we have here in Canada called Dollarama. But I'm sure you guys got all kinds of dollar stores, Dollar General, Dollar Tree, all kinds of stuff. So I'm sure you'll be able to find some. Even Hobby Lobby when they have them on sale. Never get them full price. It'll cost you a fortune to make the cross. But you just need one little stem for each hole. A fundraiser? Oh, you'll do fabulous, Haley.
Oh, good luck with that, Haley.
Yeah. Haley, you do great work, so you'll have no problem.
Elaine is 20.
Hi, Gary McDonough. Well, thank you for calling me beautiful. I don't feel that these days, but
How long is the cross?
it is 20 inches long. Now, you can make it as long as you want. If you added deco mesh, you know, under here, which you probably wouldn't, so look how long it is. So this will probably end up being 25, 26 inches. When it's done, I'll measure it. But, so you can see, anytime you're using greenery, you just want to make sure your stems are always going towards the center on whatever side you're doing. Okay, so these are just greenery. Oh no, these are greenery and a stem. These are my very favorite flowers. So whenever Michael's first comes out in the spring, they have them every spring. And usually, you know, when they first come out, they always put everything on sale like right away. I go and scan all of them. And then I go online and order a whole bunch online. Because I think most of these I did get online. But these are my favorite. Because everybody loves a daisy.
Is that greenery like asparagus?
Yeah, it's almost like an asparagus fern. I have a whole bag of greenery. And they have different styles. Maybe Dave will be nice enough to pull the bag over for me.
What size of ties are you using?
I'm using 18 pound, like I always use.
No, what length?
Oh, the length? I think these ones are 8 inches.
This big one?
You could actually even use 6, yeah, this big. So, look at this big bag of greenery I got. So there's all different kinds. So there's this kind, they look like little hearts on the greens. Again, this bush is like $2. I think this one is more of an asparagus fern. I don't know. They all just say decorative bush. But again, these are really pretty. And they're all plastic. And then they have like the boxwood, which is like one of my favorites. So everybody loves a boxwood. So just a boxwood tree. I mean a boxwood cross with just a natural burlap bow in the center. Fabulous. It would be fabulous. Just all of these and a simple burlap bow would be so pretty. So there's this style, and then there's this style.
how many daisy bushes and how many greenery sprig picks did you use?
I can count. So here's the back. So I used 1, 2. I'll count how many daisies I used, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 for the bottom, okay? And then 1, 2, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 of these. And how many are on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you'd need 3 of these if you wanted to do them like me. Because I'm just using 1 stem and 2, 1, 2, 1. And then the greenery bushes, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40. So 40 greenery and 30 of the daisy stems. Now you can do them different too. Like you don't have to, you can see there's a lot of flowers in there.
Slightly under 4 bushes?
For what?
I don't know, just...
Yeah, there's 5, you would need, there's 8, if you're using these like ones that I bought, there's 8 picks on them, so you need 5 bushes. So that's $10. And then you need 3 bushes of these, and I paid, what's 70% off of $10?
You paid $3 for it.
$3 for this. So it's not really, but you could sell this for quite a bit of money. And that's the back. So I hope I answered guys' questions. Anyways, let's get this done so I can get to bed. So I need greenery and a piece. It's not hard, like I said, you can just sit like I'm doing, put a movie on, have your crap all over around you. I even got my Pro Bow over there to the bow.
It's 6-inch ties, is it? Or is it 8-inch?
These are 8-inch. You can use, you could probably even use 4-inch. I don't believe I just said that, but you could for this. I'm gonna pop this right off. Duh. Where's Trisha? Duh.
Trisha not on here. You must have not known you were coming on.
Maybe. Oh.
The greenery sprigs, are they separate picks or part of a large bush? They're part of a large bush.
They're a large bush. I don't know where I just put it, but they're like this. And there's 8 pieces on them. This is the actual one I'm using. This one. So I'm sure people will have all kinds of ways to use them. But I thought I'd get you guys started. I pulled my, like I said, you could use glue and stuff. I wasn't pulling my hot glue over here and everything, because I'll probably keep this one. So I got greenery, and I'm going to cut this down. I hope you guys can see it. I apologize for sitting, but it was either sit in my recliner or I'd have to cancel the live. So, it's working.
When are the printing probably next week?
No, not till we, probably not till we,
Till after we move?
not till after we move, but we're moving warehouses. So, the printer is at our new warehouse right now, and we're still kind of working out of our old one. So whenever we're fully moved in, which will probably be a couple weeks, then we'll start them. Okay, so this one's going to be just green. This one's just going to be just green. middle will be a daisy bush. And like I said, I push them kind of up. Try to hold the top so you don't push them all off like I did. Sometimes it's hard to push them up. I don't like this green. Garbage. Thanks, Haley. Well, I figured, you know what? You guys would probably appreciate, because this is how I wreath all the time anyways. The only time I actually sit at the table is when I do a live. And then this is just, so that just this one piece, it kind of keeps flowers all over the cross. So you don't see any bare spots, but you're not having to use so much stems. All right, we need greenery. So if you have these all pre-cut and everything and ready to go, it's pretty much just throwing it in and zipping it up.
It'd probably be a good idea that you glue the flowers to the wire end so they do not blow off. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's what I said. And if you just put a little dab of glue for every time you zip this in. So I put the green in, put the daisy stem in, zip this up, cut it off. Now would be a good idea just to put a little bit of glue going across, right across this bunch here, and then it'll stay. These are pretty good in there. And this one I'll probably keep because I'm really liking how it's so pretty. And I'm going to keep it simple. I'm just going to put a bow in. I definitely am going to do a boxwood one with just a simple burlap bow because I can picture that in my head and I know it's going to be so pretty. And you can do any of our boards like this. You guys have seen me do quite a few with, I use ribbon and deco mash and a little bit of flowers. Like, I always use these flowers. And like I said, they're my favorite. Okay, we're almost done. So we need 2 pieces of greenery. I missed my nippers. The little ones?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, once I go through all these boxes and everything, I might have threw them in there. I don't know. Haven't really had time. We went to the trailer. We actually got home today, so we actually slept over 2 full days. Yay, us! And of course it rained. Like, it didn't rain. It poured rain. We almost thought there was like a tornado starting because you could see the clouds turning. It was kind of cool.
Oh, yeah, I think you've done this on the flower board one time before, didn't you? Yeah. You can't see it very well. Okay, I don't know if I can zoom in on it better.
Honey, if you move, I'm telling you, if you move it over and just kind of put it right on top of me, they'll be able to see the top.
Then I gotta come.
What?
Then I gotta come moving back when you're done.
So what? Are you that busy? You're a busy man, Franklin. Sorry guys, I know this isn't the greatest view, but I did want to do it and I didn't want to cancel on you guys, so you get me from my recliner. So now this is just a daisy. Look how pretty. Pretty easy, eh? I know. I saw that, Jan. I was dying. Remember Dan's attire and he was doing Randy Savage or
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to preload. So this one is just going to be 2.
Yeah, it's your winter though, isn't it, Jane? Jane Moore in Australia. That's winter down there.
And this one I'm doing 3. Now I do know Michael's has flowers that are actually water resistant. I don't know if you guys knew that, but they repel the water. So if you did want to put them like right outside, I don't know how these would fare. I would spray them for sure. I don't know how they would do in like actual right in the weather. But they do have flowers that are water resistant. Alrighty, here we go again. So we're gonna put this one in.
Yes, you could do both sides of the cross.
Yep, you can do both sides. Any of the boards, you can make spinners.
Night, Gary.
Good night, Gary. Lots of lives on tonight. Yes, but are they doing a cross?
There's always lots of lives.
I know there's always lots of lives. I like to be different though. I don't think I've ever repeated almost the same wreath, except maybe the rose or something. But when I do my lives, you just never know what you're gonna get. Like John Boy. No, I need my needle nose pliers. I didn't pull it tight enough. I'm definitely getting a gun. I'm gonna cut that off because I didn't.
We will order one after the live. I'll go on order. I'm gonna go on and order one right now.
Who? The gun?
Yeah.
Where's a red one?
You know me. I never go for the cheap one.
No, it was not cheap. It was like $30. Yeah, it's pretty rough on your hands, but everybody swears by, like I bought a cheapy cable tie gun a long time ago. I used it like twice and it broke and I thought, oh, I'm not wasting my money again.
Prime?
What?
Oh, is on Prime?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I found it.
But everybody swears by them, so I'm gonna give it a shot again.
Oh.
We use, it's called a Mevo, M-E-V-O. You're not late, Brenda. And it's basically used for live streaming. And it's not cheap, but it's really good. Like if you do a lot of lives, and you yeah, they have them at Harbor Freight. We don't have a Harbor Freight here in Canada, but I know Amy from Amy Rose Crafts. She bought hers at Harbor Freight, and she was using it today. So, and I know Michelle from Monkey's Creation has been using them. So I thought, okay, I'll give it a shot again. Saves a bit on the hands. Ah! I hate when I do that. I always forget to hold the ends because there is a stopper on these. So there's one piece of greenery on here that stops it from popping off. And of course, I forget to hold it. There we go. Gotta keep neat and tidy. So when I'm done this, I can just go right to bed because I have nothing to clean up. Yeah, you can literally, you can glue the flowers on. I don't know, like even if you're doing a, even a grapevine wreath and stuff, people don't actually glue every little piece that's on the stem. That's totally up to you. I have found they don't really fall off unless you pull them off. I would, however, put a little strip of glue and it keeps everything in place. I don't know, I've never done it. I do a lot of these like greeneries and stuff on the flower boards or the character boards, and I've never had a problem, so it's totally up to you.
Jen, I'm not sure what you mean by the cheap Mevo. I don't know if there's the two.
A cheap Mevo?
Yeah, there's one that's, I don't know if you're talking about the full kit. Or,
oh yeah, there's a kit that you can get with it's a battery pack.
But I think there was a different Mevo too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and I mean, it's all for your own.
Yeah, if you have a business, make sure you write it off. Ours was kind of pricey, wasn't it? Like $800.
Well, I got the whole thing with the stand and the battery pack.
Yeah, I think ours was like $800.
Yeah, with the boost and everything else. Yeah.
But we do lives all the time, so when I first started, I just used my phone, and then I moved up to a stream, one of those, what are they called? Like streaming cameras. It wasn't really expensive or anything.
Oh, that thing, I can't remember what that was.
I just got it on Amazon. Was that Lenovo or something?
James, you doing your first live tomorrow?
Oh, wow, good for you. Thank you, Francis. It's pretty easy.
Yeah, let me take a look, Jen. Let me take a look at what they are. So I got a better idea.
But you still have to have good internet, even with a Mevo. So if you don't have good internet, even upgrading your camera, you're still going to run into issues. So if you don't have a high-speed internet, because we had for the longest time, we just could not figure out why we kept glitching, and it was our internet was too slow, so we had to upgrade our internet. That's the only thing with, you know, doing Facebook Lives that sucks, is you have to kind of have a good internet package.
Oh, they've got a Mevo 4K now.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Alright, we're almost done. We only have a few more left.
Jan, I think the more expensive one is a new one. I don't remember seeing that before. It's the 4K 1080p. Or is that what I got? I don't even know what I have.
If you're doing a live, make sure, like when we were having problems, a lot of times Mitchell would be gaming at the same time as the live, so, and then, you know, Lauren would be on her phone, and we had like all kinds of stuff going on in the house. And then when we shut the stuff off, it would get a little bit better. This is actually quite relaxing. Really don't have to think. You just, as long as you put your zip ties, you know, if you put your 3 there, you know that the daisy goes in the middle hole by itself.
I'll tell you what, Jan, what you do is you go to the actual Mevo site, www.mevo.com, and read up on the different ones right from the site, and then you get a better idea what each one offers.
I didn't even know. I thought there was just like one type of Mevo. Why am I missing? Probably on the floor as normal.
Oh, okay. One was $179, the other with a kit was $499.
Yeah, they come with an extra battery booster or something.
Battery boost, but when you have the battery boost, you can actually hardwire the internet into the battery boost.
So you can put your Ethernet cable right into the Mevo. If your internet, if your Ethernet is close to wherever you're doing your live. See, our internet's up in Mitchell's room, so it doesn't work too great. with the Ethernet cable up there. Almost done, guys. Thanks for hanging around. I know there's tons of lives going on.
Yeah, James, what time are you going on tomorrow?
What you making?
Yeah, what are you making? Oh, she's making the candy corn at 6.
Oh, Dave made a candy corn.
6
Central.
Central, Eastern, where are you located?
What did I do here? Yay, almost done, almost done.
What's the difference between Mevo and no Mevo? Mevo is just the type. Oh, she's on mountain time, so she's way back behind. Mevo is just a type of camera.
Yeah. When it says live from Evo, it's just the camera we're
No,
using.
she's asking what's the difference between Mevo and no Mevo.
No Mevo.
If you're using just a I'm assuming
Oh.
if you're just using a phone or whatever, the Mevo is just a high quality, and inside the Mevo it's got 9 different cameras to give you different shots. So
And you can, yeah,
zoom in and everything.
zoom in just by using your phone. Why am I missing a greenery here? Hi, Bubba. You going to the gym? Have a good workout. I'm missing a piece of greenery. Where'd it go? I'll just use one of these. I don't care. I am not searching all over the place. One more. Yay, 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 yay. So that didn't take too long. Alrighty. Trim this up here.
So she's 6 mountain, that means she's 8 eastern.
Drive safe.
Okay.
Alright,
Tell everybody that.
so we are done.
Tell everybody that.
Pardon?
I said, what's it? If she's gonna be going on at 6 mountain, that's 8 eastern.
Oh. Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh. So I can just move around these flowers. Now, I'm going to make a bow that's going to go here.
Thanks.
Pardon?
She's an affiliate, so she had already talked to.
Oh, she already talked to Tanya?
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to add, I want a couple daisies. I'm going to put a big bow right here. I'll make the bow first and see how we do. But what do you guys think? Isn't it pretty? It was pretty simple
Maybe stand out
too.
a bit so you can see it better. Are you all done?
Yeah. Well, I got to do the bow still.
Are you gonna hang it up after you're done?
Yeah, I'll hang it up later. Probably take a picture. Because I got to move these, just move them around. But, very easy to do. You can do it right on your lap, do it in the car.
See, anybody
That's the back.
Anybody coming in late is gonna think that you sit there and wreath and eat little bites.
Oh no, it's my garbage. Alright, let's get this bow. You guys all know how I love making bows. Not.
Are you making one in your lap?
Yes. You want to see me make one in my lap? I'm using the Pro bow because I'm making a terry bow and I do not do very good terry bows on my easy bow. I'm just not coordinated enough. Now I'm going to keep this fun, light and fun, the cross, because even if you use it for a cemetery or anything, doesn't mean it has to be dreary. So let's, I got quite a bit. I can make a whole nother wreath
You
still.
might have to pull the probe back towards you.
I will.
Okay.
Now I did get these little wings at Old Time Pottery. It's a pick. It was $1.99. And I thought this would be so pretty in the middle of a bow. So we'll see how, well, maybe I'll make it more elegant and use these, because this is more of a fun type wreath. Not fun, but prettyish. All right, I'm going to use, I'm going to use white, I'm going to use yellow, and I'm going to use a red at the top. And I'm going to do a terry bow. So I think I will do maybe the yellow first. Yellow and then white. And then the red. Look at the little red, the daisies. I think it'll look so pretty.
Try to answer this one. Do you know how to spell luscious lobby?
Luscious-lobby. So I'm going to do the yellow first.
Oh, Monkey got to it before I did.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right. Oh, I need wire. Go figure. Babe, can you grab me pipe cleaner there?
One?
Just one. My lemon lime sparkling water. Thank you.
However, just a word of note, she does not have the crosses.
Who doesn't? Nobody has the crosses yet except Unique in the Creek. Right now. Everybody will be having them, but right now. Oh, I have to do red first. Because when you're using the Pro Bow, these ones are going to be your very top one. Oh, I need scissors too, honey.
From Northern Ontario.
And I just spilled my seltzer water everywhere. Honey, can you grab me a pair of scissors there? Thank you. Thank you. Can they see me? Wow, I did that fast. I didn't like it. Well, I had it some of it pre-done already though.
We'll zoom into the board.
Zoom in.
Somewhat. So everybody can see you making that.
You don't want to watch me make a bow. I suck at making bows. They somehow always turn out, and I don't know how.
I would say that's good at practice when they're not making.
All right, so I'm making a terry bow, and that's just loops and tails, and the tails and the loops are about the same size. So I'm going to make my tail. Now, if you need to know how to make a bow properly, I wouldn't watch me. I do okay with them, but I would watch Regina Sellers or somebody that actually knows much better than me. Or Damon, although I don't know if he uses the Pro Bow anymore. I just use whatever. I haven't mastered the terry bow on I'm going to do quite a bit of red in here on the Easy Bow Maker yet. I just use whatever I need. So you're gonna.
Yeah, I know you've never seen Big Bow Daddy make a bow.
Big Bow Mama doesn't really even know how to make a bow. I'm gonna do so I'm using these 2 fingers, but I'm putting 2 loops on those fingers.
Wendy, she's referring to me.
Dave would make bows. We called him the Big Bow Daddy. He hasn't done any in a while. He did, however, mention the other day he was thinking about doing a wreath.
My own live without Lori, just me.
Now,
Lori
the only wreath he's ever made was the candy corn, so it would be very interesting, I think. Okay, so that's all I'm doing for the red. I love this little ribbon. It's so cute. I think it'll look beautiful on there with the green.
Explain to the Canadian people about ordering. It's all on the American site.
Yeah, it's all on the Canadian website. We're taking it down. It's just not working out. We gave it 6 months trial. It's not working, so we're taking stuff down. So it's going to go back to the way we used to do it, which is on the American site. So you can order on the American site and send your EMT or something like that. I don't know. Tanya's going to figure it all out. But yeah, it just wasn't working. Sorry guys, I tried.
So in other words, Tanya, you can still order, but you're gonna have to order up the .com and send out.
Tanya will be doing a posting tomorrow on how it's going to work. We were even thinking of maybe just sending, for the Canadian, just sending all the boards to Amazon.ca. I don't know. We're still figuring it out because the shipping in Canada is just, it's atrocious.
Thanks, Jinx, but I don't think you're gonna need my help. I think you'll do this for me.
What's that?
I'll watch though.
Oh yeah, we'll watch you, Jinx. Make sure that.
She said I'm awesome, and maybe she needs my help tomorrow night.
Oh, you? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I laugh loud? I love you. So I'm just using a sheer ribbon. This is just a white sheer ribbon. I actually bought this at Old Time Pottery. Yep, 25 yards, $5.99. God, I wish there was an Old Time Pottery around here. So with the Pro Bow, it's only just like bottoms up and you twist it and then put it around the finger. And then you give it a twist. And now I'm just going to do a little bit of yellow in the back. I don't know if this bow is, oh, you know what? I don't think this bow is going to be big enough. Darn it. I was going to use row C. Sorry guys. Rewind. I forgot to move my pegs because I wanted it bigger.
Hi, bye.
Hi, bye. All right. My bad. So sorry. I always usually use row B, but I've remembered when I was just finishing this that I did want to use row C. So we'll see. We'll see. So when you as you go to the different rows, obviously your bow gets bigger. So I'll try and use this ribbon that I cut already. Might not get as many as I wanted.
Night, Bev, feel better.
Oh, was she not feeling good?
No.
Okay. All right. No biggie. Rewind. There we go. Give it a twist. Try this one again. Am I keeping you up, my love?
It's 9:13. What do you think?
I know. Okay. Back to where we were. I'm not getting as much loops, but that's okay. I don't feel like cutting more ribbon. You know what? I'm going to do this one here.
You need monkey. She's a pro at this, isn't she?
I know. do okay bows. They're okay. They work for what I need them to. Alright, and then I'm just going to put maybe just one loop of yellow in the back. Just to make it pop, because it's going to be against the green. And then it ties in the little bit of yellow that's on the daisies here. And I always like a sheer, I don't know, I like a sheer ribbon in my bows. Just sets it off a little better. Should do one, yeah, I'll do one more. See, I've mastered the pro bow doing the terry bow. I just don't know why I can't do it on the easy bow. I think if I made bows more, I would be able to. Because I feel like a traitor since Leah's my good friend. But I just can't do it.
You use whatever tool is right at the moment.
I do. Okay, now I'm going to zip tie it because I like my bows zip tied in the middle. I just feel it. I feel more confident that it's not going to come apart if I zip tie it. Hi, Isabel. How you doing, love? There we go. Okay. So I'll probably just stick this on the cross and then do my fluffing right on the board. And I was thinking of putting some daisies in there as well. I'm not sure. Just ordered 3 crosses. Yeah, the crosses. You know what's nice? The cross, there's not too many cross boards out there, and the ones that are out there, they're not the easiest to work with. So that's why I think the crossboard is going to be very popular.
Especially if we get our insert.
Yeah, and if we get the insert where you can put a picture of the loved one.
Somebody was asking about it. I said it's in the talking to the manufacturer phase right at the moment.
Just thinking, should I put some greenery? I think I'm gonna. You can kind of see my bow is not huge. I should have made a bigger bow. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use these 2. And I'm just going to put some greenery in behind.
Well, Michelle Jonette, where have you been?
Where have you been, Michelle Jonette? We've been waiting for you. So I'm just going to put a couple pieces of greenery. I'll just use these ones. You won't really see them, but then you won't. You still, at least you won't see the board, because I didn't make my bow extremely big.
Woke up from a nap.
A nap?
Yeah.
Who did? Michelle Jonette?
Yeah. Nap. It's like 20 after 9.
I know. What you napping for? It's time to go to bed. I'm done. So I'm just putting some greenery in there, just so if I made my bow bigger, I wouldn't have had to.
You're gonna pull it back. Can't really see what you're doing.
Oh, sorry. I forgot. I'm just putting in the 4 pieces here, the 4 holes in the center. I'm just zip tying 1 piece of greenery in, just so you can't see the board, because I didn't make my bow really huge or anything. I should have made it bigger.
I made my first ever horse the other night and you loved it.
I love the horses too, but I don't do them often because they're still wood and Dave hates cutting them. Look at those 2 pieces I just put. Oh, I knew I...
Put more greenery in the center.
Who said that? They're brilliant.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
What's the matter? Oh, Sorry, Michelle. That sucks. There, that's better. I was thinking of putting some daisies coming out, so, but one more. So as you can see, you can do so many things with these. You guys will, I'm sure your imagination will be running wild. There we go. Now you don't see the board. And I'm going to put my bow. I'm going to put them just through. I'm going to see the back. So they're all tied in. This is our hanging. I'm going to put one pipe cleaner through there and one through there. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do a zip tie. Only because the pipe cleaner rusts. And I like my zip ties.
I feel like the rainbow that you have.
I'm getting some. And of course, I went and pulled my flippin' zip ties so tight. Really, Laura? Okay, this is coming off. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this zip tie off. And put this one on, and then put, because I pulled it way too tight that I couldn't put a zip tie on the back. I like the zip ties for everything. It just makes me feel more secure. Because the pipe cleaners, they rust and scratch and stuff like that. And if you have a zip tie, you can yank this sucker. Alright. So I'm going to put the head through this hole right here, and the tail the head through one, and then the tail. Well, I'll flip it over and show you guys where I'm putting them. Okay, so that's where I've, do you see that? So I put one here, and well, I put the head through here and the tail through here. Okay, and now I can just fluff my bow right on the board. Now I didn't do the zip tie up really tight yet, because I'm not sure if I'm going to have to move anything around. Can you see it, hon?
Yeah, well, yeah.
So you can just fluff right on the board. Move them out. Pull your tails. I'll have to trim those tails. They're a little long. I love this. And that little pop of red color is so cute. So very cute. So what do you guys think?
You gonna hang it up?
I will. I'm not done
Where are
yet.
you gonna hang it up at?
I don't know.
Over where I am?
I can. So I'm just dovetailing the ends here. Yeah, so these will probably be big sellers at, well, pretty much any time, but a lot at Christmas and stuff.
Easter.
Easter, yes, definitely Easter with the lilies in it. But they're pretty much any time because there's always funerals. And I know funeral arrangements and stuff are very pricey. very, very pricey. Okay. Got that one there, that one there. Oh, I love the colors of my bow. With all the green and everything. It's gorgeous. Just gorgeous. See, if I would have left it on row B, my bow would have been really too small. I could even went to one more, the next row, D, probably, if I wanted. Let's see where this is going. This one's too long.
Crossboard is $10.
Crossboard, yes, the crossboard's $10. And like we said, it's thicker than the normal Unique in the Creek board. Where's Monkey? I need her to come do this freaking bow.
I think Monkey's abandoned you.
Did she? I'm not the greatest bow maker, but it's not right. It looks good, not bad. I usually put them on the door and they can fluff better when they're on the door. But I do think I'm going to put a little bit of daisy in the center here. But when they're in the board, you can really, you don't need to get a fluff box or anything. You just do it right on the board.
Oh.
Especially if you've zip tied it.
No, Monkey's still here. She's laughing at you.
Don't laugh at me. I hate bows. Does it look alright, Monkey? I'm going to put a little bit of, see, there's this little, oh, actually that looks kind of cute. That's what I meant about the angel wings right in the center, but I don't think it's for this actual bow. I think that I would use this for a more elegant wreath or cross. I think I am going to use a little bit of daisy sprig. Do I have any over here?
Monkey says it's perfect.
Is it perfect? Maybe just put a little. Oh, look how cute! Somebody come fluff my bow. Anyways, you guys got the gist. I do love the colors though. I should have put more yellow, but that's okay.
Where'd
Very
you get the wings? You got them at the dollar store, right?
No, I got these little wings at Old Time Pottery.
Oh.
I'm sure somebody will have them on their website soon. There. That's as good as it's gonna get right now. My back sore.
Gonna hang up for me?
I will move so that I can adjust.
No, I'll just hold it up. If you want to bring just move the Meebo back. Let's see. Oh my gosh, it is gorgeous. I say it's gorgeous. Butterfly on the bow. Oh, that would be so cute too. Or even a little bee. Oh my gosh, I love this. Oh, let me pull my, I forgot. There you go. Look at this beautiful cross I did on my lap.
Okay, hold it right there and then zoom in on it.
Okay. Let me put it behind me.
Yeah, that should be good right there.
Thank you, everybody. Everybody giving me some hearts. Heart me if you love it. I know, isn't it? And it's pretty. It's pretty. It's very easy. You know, little hard on your hands, but if you got the gun, which I'm going to, it's all ordered. Sit with your feet up and watch a movie and put them all in. I'm going to flip it around. That's the back. And everything is plastic except for the bow. So I'm not sure. If you use deco mesh bow, you know, they have 2.5 inch deco mesh ribbon. If you use deco mesh ribbon and water resistant flowers, the whole thing would be water resistant. Now, I don't know if you spray this with the an outdoor spray, how it would do like right in the weather. But I really, really like how this turned out.
I can't wait to see what everybody comes up with.
I know, I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Like, I have a ton of ideas, but...
You know they'll come up with some amazing things.
So I know there's going to be, somebody's going to do a dragonfly. I don't know what else you could do with them. The frame is $10. But, yeah. So I think my next one, I do like the greenery. And I'm not even a floral person. I don't know how to do florals whatsoever.
Once more, how many flowers did you get?
I used 40 pieces
Night, Isabel.
of green. So, pieces meaning one stem. And I used 30 pieces meaning one stem of the daisy. I'll show you. So, one stem. So I pushed all the flour up to the top and just cut it off and zip tied it in. But if you're just jumping in on the now, you might want to check out the replay and see how I did it, because you can do it by, you know, not adding as much supplies, but you'd never know I skipped some flowers, would you? Even though every other one.
No, they're not. Sorry, they're not available on Amazon yet.
No, they're not available on Amazon. The factory, the mold just arrived on Wednesday. They ran all weekend, so we're picking up 2,000 tomorrow, and then they're running more. I think we're getting 14,000 run. So we'll start sending them to Amazon shortly. And wherever else wants them. But there we go. Very easy to do. And pretty, like gorgeous, and that's the back. And I did it on my lap. So if I can do it on my lap, you guys can do it. Just have your box handy that you can throw all your garbage in.
You just wanted to make sure people knew it wasn't.
Yeah, these are
muffins.
not my. They're not muffins. It's my garbage box. Anyways, is there any questions? Question. Ask them now, or forever hold your peace. Garbage. I actually really, really love this one. Is my mom still on?
Don't know.
Yeah, the funeral, if you've ever made stuff for the funeral industry, you know it's very, very pricey. And that's why when we were doing the cross, we wanted to hit the funeral industry with the cross. That's why we wanted to make sure, you know, it was durable. You could do florals on it. You could do deco mesh. You could do anything we do with any other of our boards, you can do on the cross board as well. You just have to use your imagination. And it's very, very easy. No hot glue. I didn't glue nothing.
Yes,
So,
yes, Michelle, as I had said earlier, we're in the talking to the manufacturer phase of it right now.
about what?
The center.
Oh, the attachment? Yeah. So what we're planning is this 4 holes here. We're planning that there's going to be an attachment that you could put on there, and it will be a circle that you could actually put the loved one's picture or whatever you want, maybe a picture of the dog, if it's a dog one or whatever, right on that attachment.
And
So,
and then the pegs would go through the whole.
yeah, the peg would go through, just snap into the center 4. Anyways, any other questions? Oh, thank you, Karen. I'm pretty good on the Pro Bow. I've been using the Pro Bow for a long, long time. And I'm getting the hang of the Easy Bow. I just have not got the hang of how to do a terry bow. And I kind of like the terry bow on the centers of the cross. So, but I'm thinking like just a boxwood. Here's what I'm thinking. Because I love the boxwood greenery. And boxwood, you guys probably, is the bigger greenery. And it's like my favorite. And I'm thinking just all green and then a really nice, like, simple burlap bow in the center. I think it would just look so fabulous. Anyways, I'll play again with the next one. But yeah, big greenery. Oh, hey, I knew I had another piece. Okay. Oh.
Heart frame? No, that's not.
No,
likely
we wouldn't
in
have
the future.
enough. We wouldn't have enough sales on a heart frame. Debbie Saltzman, you missed it all. Did you see what I made, Debbie? Look how pretty. And I did it on in my recliner because my back's sore today. Okay, so if there's no questions, I'm going to leave you guys and let you go order your frames. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. It would be pretty with cannon lilies, definitely. You can, the sky's the limit. Especially if you're a floral designer. You've seen how easy it is to just zip them all in. Much, much easier than the current frames, like the wire ones and stuff. So, and you're not limited on what you can do anymore. You could do a whole cross and just ribbons. Like we do with the Franklin flower, you could do the whole thing with just ribbons. That would look really pretty too. Just, the burlap ribbons. I think, Michelle, you got a roll. Burlap ribbons with the white angel wings on them. I believe Waterman's Loft has that. So if you did the Franklin cut, how we do it pointed so it looks like a petal on the ribbon, and the ribbons would go up this way, this way, this way, and this way, and then put a big bow in the center. Beautiful. Or even big bunch of white flowers instead, doing all this ribbon and the flowers in the center. That would look really pretty too. Oh, Deb Berry, your order is ready. I'm not sure if you ordered crosses, but I know Mitchell brought another bag home today. So your whatever you ordered is here. I know, you could just do so many of them. But you guys, I will leave it with you guys because you'll probably come up with some fantastic stuff. I've done 2 now, so I know your juices are flowing. Thanks, everybody. Okay, so I'm going to go hit the sack now, and hopefully my lovely will rub my back. And we will talk to you guys later. All right, guys? Love you all. Bye.